Happy Tuesday, you guys. It's Lemonade Talk Tuesday. This is Lemonade Talk Podcast. Alyssa and Cece. She's a little under the weather today, but she is here. She is in full effect and she's present. So we're going to hope this wine helps her knock out a little bit of her pre-cold she got going on. So we are here joined by L.A.M.P, and that's an acronym, L.A.M.P, right?
Living a meaningful purpose.
Okay, living a meaningful purpose. They have a nonprofit organization. So go ahead and introduce yourselves, and then we'll intro the wine after that. Then we'll talk.
This is the microphone, right?
Yeah, you can hear.
Okay, my name is Clarence Patrick Francis on Facebook, aka Doc.
Okay.
I'm Lloyd Lindley, aka Chip.
Okay. And tell us about your business a little bit.
So L.A.M.P is, like you said, an acronym for living a meaningful purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And our mission is to shed light on social issues and the community, issues in the community. And by doing that, we look to do mentorship, financial literacy, and we look to bring that and fitness also into the community through philanthropy.
Okay.
Cool.
Very well said.
Philanthropy.
You have anything to add, Chip?
Just powering up. Piggybacking off it was just basically just we're big on empowerment, mentorship, working with the youth, working with the homeless, and again, purpose is everything. Once you have your purpose in life, everything is just enlightened.
Just excels and moves forward. Yeah. Okay.
So you found your purpose.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I have it. Well, let's start with our wine.
Yes, they actually they brought us a bottle of wine. We're very appreciative. Thank you guys. So it's the first Lemonade Talk Tuesday guest that brought us some wine.
So this is Menage a Trois Silk. Soft red blend.
I've never tried that. I'm excited about that.
Who's
a good one?
What's it? A thumbs up or thumbs down?
Yeah, it's good. It's sweet. Alyssa's gonna like it.
She knows me so well.
Gracias
Thank
for bringing the wine.
Oh yeah, our pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Yes.
So where should we start? I poured those restaurant.
I know you have to sip it and all that good stuff.
You gotta waft. When do you waft stuff? When does the wafting come? Because I've seen that before. Yeah, you gotta spin it, let it coat the glass.
I think the way it drips down.
Yeah, if it goes fast, it's a lot of this may be
Full-bodied.
Yeah, but if the lines go fast, it's not a lot of alcohol. But if it's slow, it's a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, it's giving it some time. It's still on there.
It may be backwards, but it's whatever.
I need to go to a wine drinking class or something.
Yeah, I went to one.
Right.
We have a field trip that we're working on planning.
Oh,
We're going to a wine. Yes, of course. I wouldn't have told y'all if it was an open forum.
I like it. Do you like it?
I haven't tried it.
I don't think you'll like it.
Wine tasting class.
It's not as sweet, but I like it.
It's fine. I can do this.
I like this.
Yeah, it's good. I don't mind it. It's good.
Good choice. Where did y'all get it from? The wine.
Where do we get it from?
Yeah, we usually discuss where you can get it from, price range, all that. Not to.
Well, I get mine from H-E-B or Specs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to be very frugal with our wine, so we have highs and lows and let people know. So, our second bottle, which we're gonna save for another date, or the third bottle, that we have, it was $4.99. It's very organic and it's delicious. So we'll get to that one another day. This actually, the second one, the one that we had purchased for the day. So the last episode, I told y'all that I had dropped the bottle of wine outside and I had to just go to a whole different store closer to me and pick up the Stella Rosa or whatever I brought that was closer. So this was the one that I was very sad that I had dropped. This one is Porch Swing Sweet Red blend, and it's from H-E-B, and it's a little less than $9. It's $8.98. And
Sweet Red Reserve and then Sweet Red Blend.
Mm-hmm. So that one was actually on display. You know how they give you the samples and they talk about it and encourage you to purchase it. And so I had tried it that day and was super excited, and I dropped it in the parking lot. So got it again. So we get to try that today.
Are y'all red wine drinkers or is it
we drink both. She's more of she tries all types. I don't really like dry flavorless wine. Like I'm not really into that. Like I'll drink it, but I'm not gonna spend my own coin to purchase it at home. You know how you drink wine at home, you get comfortable. I'm not gonna do that. But this, I like that one. I would purchase this again. Well, I would purchase this period.
I had an ex-coworker that would spend some good money on a bottle of wine, like $80 on a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not there yet. But when I get there, I can imagine myself doing that. But $80 a bottle, I want to be lit.
Yeah.
Like I want to be.
Exactly. Like that one bottle was all I need.
Yeah,
I need one glass out of that bottle to take me over.
I'm gonna save for that.
Yeah,
Like you swirling that cup and just you a little sip every now and again.
After 7, I only drink this wine.
No.
Okay.
That's it.
This is good. I like it. So, y'all didn't taste it? You're not drinking today?
I'm letting it.
Oh, you let it breathe.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, let me let
Let
mine get some air in it.
I'm gonna drink mine. Y'all let it rest. I'll drink mine.
So tell us about, you can talk about the event that we actually came to, that we like formally met each other, like at the event you guys had.
So that was our, I want to say that was our 3rd event, official event, and daiquiris and donations. That event was, we were donating to the Houston area women's charity.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Was that
Houston area women's.
was that the same? Was it or was it the next one?
Yeah, it was
We had 2 events at the same location, and they were both at the daiquiri spot.
and it was domestic awareness.
Domestic awareness month
for October.
Yeah.
Domestic violence or
Domestic violence. Domestic violence awareness.
Yeah.
oh,
Because in
okay.
October is breast cancer
Right.
awareness.
Yeah. That's why it was the theme was like actually purple and
The purple,
pink.
yeah, I
So
remember.
we had like purple and pink that particular event. So we appreciate y'all showing up.
Of
So
course.
great to meet y'all that day.
Yes.
So that was I think officially the 3rd event. We started actually an anniversary is coming up.
Yes.
Yay!
The 1 year
1 year, right?
1 year anniversary of L.A.M.P is coming up is officially March 30th is when we had the first Party with a Purpose event, and that was at a location in Midtown, right across from Specs actually.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's a lot of bars across the street from Specs.
Yeah.
I like that you guys have events that are like more socially geared, and it's like I'm interested in going to this. Like I know this will be a fun event, plus it's for a good cause. Like I like that. You know, a lot of charity events are like so uptight, and they're just like, oh
my God,
you know, like let's just get this over with, or it's like a long process, and it's just like, okay, how many banquet dinners can we have? And it's just like, nah, get you a daiquiri and let's get lit and let's donate some stuff, and then, you know, so on and so forth. I really like that.
Exactly. You could talk about this too, but we want to do events where it's not, you said not uptight, but it's you go out, you have fun, and at the same time you give back. So whether it's going to get a drink, or we also, like I said, philanthropy, fitness, financial literacy, we may go to.
I like the word philanthropy.
You like the word philanthropy?
That is one of her career goals.
Hey, it's
to be
fast.
I can't.
But we want to have fun at fitness events too. We got a L.A.M.P camp coming up.
I need to go.
So that's going to be an event.
Do you have details about that yet, or y'all still like developing?
He'll give you the details.
Okay.
I'm just kind of throwing it out.
I got you.
Because as you know, I can't even
You
walk.
can sing, you do your thing.
Yeah.
On your videos, you be in the gym getting it going. We're going to get on there. Okay, we're going to let that breathe. We're going to come back.
I can't even walk up 2 flights of stairs without dying.
I think this is the incline.
Let's just sign this.
Okay, you're right. Then I have this cold.
That's what it is.
I feel fine, and that happens to me every day. It's not the, okay.
But
Continue.
So like fitness is that's something that we want to bring to light as well, because we feel like just as a whole, even just in Houston, like we're not active enough, and that's just the way things are, because everything is like a microwave generation.
Yeah.
Everything's fast paced. You don't have time to do this. You don't have time to work out. I even had to cut my workouts down to like 30, 45 minutes
Mhm.
because back in the day we would work out for an hour and a half, 2 hours. sometimes.
Hours, yeah.
Right.
Can't do that anymore.
Yeah, it's traffic.
Traffic, driving for traffic for real.
I'm for real.
Right.
Like, traffic kills me.
Yeah, so it's like now you got to hit. That's hit workouts, high
Yeah.
intensity
Yeah.
workouts.
As short
and
as possible.
that's popular now because it doesn't take long to get in shape.
Mhm.
Yeah, like 9 rounds.
Yeah, 9 rounds is
Yeah.
That's a great concept.
Yeah.
But stuff like that is basically what I'm saying. Is like you can have fun going out to get a drink,
Right.
but that doesn't mean you got to do one or the other. You can get a drink of wine and a daiquiri, and you can work out too. It's a balance.
Mhm.
So, and but the
It's
main
always time for a drink.
yeah
You always make time.
yeah always. And financial literacy is the other part.
That's very
Mental fitness, physical health. Financial literacy is another part that we want to educate and mentor the younger generation, and not only the younger generation, but people that are even our age, our peers. There's certain things that we can share with each other to, come up with ideas and things, ways to do things better, just as a whole.
Because
Right.
knowledge is power.
Right.
One thing that I always felt like one thing I feel like growing up in high school, I feel like I wish there were more financial literacy opportunities and more like teach us about credit, teach us about this, like getting us ready financially for the real world. Because a lot of people still to this day, our age and older, don't know what's going on. They're just digging themselves in a deeper hole, making poor choices, and not really knowing,
Exactly.
So that's very important. I wish, that's
I
really
wish I
good.
had my people that do hand-me-down stories.
Mhm.
I wish they taught classes. Like I think it's good. Like you got people like Bun B teaching.
Yeah.
He's teaching at Rice. I'm not exactly what course he's
Courses.
teaching.
Yeah.
But I think it has something to do with hip hop or something with the evolution of hip hop, something like that. But it's good to know, where did this come from?
Mhm.
How did these gangs form? How did Bloods and Crips form? People don't think about why did they
How did this happen?
come about? Why was
Yeah,
it
they originally formed to protect the community.
right.
Yeah, I read a lot. I read.
And but it turned into something else
There's
because
no such thing as reading too much. Don't say that.
Nah, you don't need to. But I mean, people are unaware and uneducated as far like why. What was the original purpose?
Yeah.
In a fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi is not just about it may turn or evolve into something where people are like, oh, it is partying and drinking and this and that, but it's a reason why it was formed.
Founded. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
founded.
You are a Kappa, correct?
Correct.
Both of y'all? Not you?
Yeah.
Chip be chilling. Chip be chilling.
No, this got me talking.
I'm just saying like in general, like he seemed like real cool, like that ain't.
He got okay some of that wine.
Nah.
Yeah.
I am reserved.
We had fun at all the Kappa parties in college.
We have the fall parties was always lit. Like
Oh yeah, the phone.
nobody really quite did parties like they did. You knew what to at the Kappas at the school we went to, and like you just didn't know.
The phone
You were gonna have a good time. Like you can go into a Q party and you just knew it was gonna be hot and a little dirty. Like it was just a little rough. Yes.
Flip you up.
Yes, like you just have to be careful with what you wear. Like I can't wear a skirt.
Yeah,
They keep me up
they don't
today.
care.
Like it's just at a Kappa party you just know I'm gonna have a good time. Like
They don't
and I don't have to be
shit
afraid. Like, right.
Shit
So-
that way.
Now it's
Exactly.
a little boozy, right?
Right.
I haven't been to a party like
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like it's all in good fun? Do you feel like slightly offended? Like, do you have any thoughts about him and what's going on and how he wore the memorabilia? I don't know if that's the correct word to that game.
Paraphernalia. Like he wore the Kappa sweater
A sweater, right?
at one of the NBA basketball games, and then he took a picture, basically talking about he was fresh or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So people was like, "Oh, Lil Boosie is disrespecting the fraternity because the code is basically you don't wear other
Somebody else's stuff, right?
stuff and just unless you pledge, you don't wear the letters.
Right, so why was it so easily accessible for him to get it, if that's the code?
That's a good question. But I know his brother is a Kappa.
Oh,
I wasn't aware of that. Okay.
Maybe that's how he got
So
it.
I don't know if that's how he got it or he apparently just bought it. Like I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I've
in
seen
the
it at
store.
the store.
You
Yeah.
can go to Alameda.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just purchased it somewhere.
They used to have it at the school store at
Well, I know the school store, but like, I mean,
They
they have it online, I believe.
You have accessibility.
Yeah.
True.
People
I
can make
think
shit.
Boosie
people can-
just say, I don't think he thinks about what he says. Because before I came over here, he went on a rant about,
Zaya.
yeah, and I was like,
Did y'all see that?
did you read?
So you saw how Dwayne Wade's 12-year-old son, they're going to go ahead and let him go through the process of a sex change at 12. And Boosie went on a rant. It looked like he was sitting in the gym just chilling. And he was just going ham. And he was just like, Dwayne Wade, you out of line, man. You just don't let that boy cut his dick off, man. Like he was just...
Like, can you imagine being at the gym and he
just walking by, don't let him cut his dick off, man. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
He was so serious.
Like he was very serious, and he was like, he made a good point, and we had discussed this on a personal level about when you're 12, like your front, your cortex or whatever the fuck, like your mind is not developed enough to make those decisions. Like he has a whole lot of life to live, and Boosie was like, he might meet a female when he's 16 and fall in love, and his dick gone. And I was like, Nick,
His point was probably
valid.
His delivery was wrong.
The delivery was off. So, like, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all have any thoughts about that? Y'all care to
I'll
speak
say
about
mine.
that? About Zaya and Dwayne Wade and letting his daughter, like that's how it's a daughter now. So they address her pronouns are she, her, etc., and she has changed her name from what was that?
I'm all for respecting your child and like acknowledging their feelings. But I really think they should wait just a little longer.
Give it some more time.
Just to see.
Yeah.
And you know, when he or she or whomever gets like 16, 17, and those feelings are still valid, then hey, we can move on forward.
Right.
But at 12, were you in elementary school?
I think you're in middle school. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, right. I feel like...
But then that's Hollywood, too.
Correct. I do agree with everything you're saying. I feel like, okay, if you're that comfortable, let him go ahead and cross-dress or do his thing. However, don't go so forward to do a complete sex change, like at 12. That's not something that I would do. Like, yeah, I'm not even going to agree with the whole complete cross-dressing thing at 12, but like that's his kid, like that's his thing. But I mean, if however far he wants to go with it, except the complete physical change of any extremity, I think that's a little bit too far right now.
I also feel like that's an adult decision.
And he's not an adult. Yeah.
If you're gonna let a 12-year-old,
that's something that you should like
change their sex, you might as well let a 12-year-old move out and get a job.
You got parent consent.
Yeah. So you need to just go all out with that 12-year-old. Let him move out. 12-year-old can go drink some alcohol. Then you gotta keep in mind this is Hollywood. That grow up differently. That's a whole nother lifestyle.
They should have like a. I don't think parent consent should. Oh well, shit! You really never know. Some stuff might be important. I would say like you would have to be 18 to get any type of major surgery, but like I wouldn't even say with parent consent. Just like you have to be of age, but you never know. Some stuff might happen, not in that aspect that it might be necessary. So yeah.
Maybe with a psychiatrist.
Tricky.
I don't know.
Tricky.
I don't know. How do you feel? You're very quiet.
No, I'm just listening. I took a sex education class not too long ago, and they talked about gender roles. And people can choose, it's a lot of people, you don't know what a person's going through.
Right,
So I'm kind of, before I took that class, I totally 100% agree with everybody. Some people fight inner battles. And,
Yeah.
and you might be born with male features, but you choose a feminine role.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, nah, that's crazy. But when you really read and go into a little reading, when you go into it, you know, apparently he's chose that his role is to be a female.
Yeah.
So who am I to tell apart? Even if you're 12, yeah, your mind might be immature, but I had a discussion, not to get off topic, but I had a discussion with my son the other day, and he was, going through some issues, and he's 14, and good kid, never had no problems with him. But I couldn't think back to when I was 14. So who am I to judge to feel like, okay, well, at 14, your life is great.
Invalid, yeah.
Your life is great. Why are you tired? Why are you sleeping so much? Well, you're going through puberty.
Yeah.
And then they have a whole lot more to go through now than we did.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with that, but I also feel like the person that I was at 14, I wasn't that person at 20. I wasn't that person at 25. I wasn't the same person when I was 27. I wasn't the same person when I'm constantly evolving
28,
and
29, 30, 31,
so,
32, like every year.
I'm not saying disregard the child's feelings. Like,
right.
If that's what you want to do it. But let's just take it slow and figure it out. Or maybe, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
Right.
Maybe him and Gabrielle do have a psychiatrist and they talking to somebody and they are taking it slow.
And the one might have been, like I say,
yeah.
I agree with you. I mean, you're not the same person I was at 40 or 35 or whatever, but just because you're born with a certain feature don't mean that that's who you are.
It's not meant for you, yeah.
That might not be who you are. You're born with this, but does that mean you don't choose your parents? Just like you don't choose your physical features.
Well, I just think that's just
You don't choose your environment.
That's just pushing.
I'm just saying.
That's just pushing. But you are making valid points. I understand.
You're not born. You're not chose to be born in a certain situation. Financially, the environment you're in, your parents.
Right.
You're not born, and so same thing with your role as a gender. You might not be.
Well, if that's the case, I want to be rich. And I just think we need to make that happen right now.
I choose to be rich at this moment, this day.
So let's make this happen.
Just identify as rich.
Yes.
And add your philanthropic role on that as well, honey.
Yes, I really like that word.
Let's go ahead and switch gears and tell us about the fitness camp that you were mentioning. Like, go ahead and dive into that chip, put a little dip on it. Put that dip on the chip.
So we are planning to do what we call L.A.M.P camps, and where we want to get people physically involved, like you said, get people in motion and move. Our network and our base has started from fitness. That's where our background, philanthropy and fitness.
Mm-hmm.
And so
that's that word again.
That's their word. And so we're working on to finding a place to where we can get consistently get a strong crowd to come out. And you'll have your L.A.M.P shirts, you'll have fitness, and we have, because a lot of our good friends are gym owners.
Okay.
They're trainers, and we even know nutritionists and stuff. So it's not just throwing somebody out there.
Yeah, it's like a full dynamic.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well-rounded.
Because we want to be educated. We want people to be educated because, like you said, knowledge is power. And so you take this knowledge and it's the whole fishing thing. You can give somebody a fish, or you can teach them how to fish.
Yeah.
And that's more powerful than. So we're working on that and some other things with the mentorship programs and everything. So
like you said with the L.A.M.P camp, I think it's a part of changing the culture.
Mm-hmm.
And it's when you start to see, now it's okay, let's eat junk food, burgers, pizza, and I see it myself personally. So it's once you change that culture, we're now looking out to see what is this food, what are the ingredients in this food.
Yeah, where is it derived from and all that stuff. Yeah.
So now it's that, make that part of your lifestyle, right? So that's now your lifestyle is, let me see if this is something good for me to put in my body. You gotta feel so great about yourself that you don't want to put any old type of food
Right.
into your temple. You know, you have to feel like, man, am I gonna harm myself? But at the same time, like I said, there's a balance because hey, I'll drink, but I'm not gonna drink every day.
Right.
I control how I drink.
Right.
Don't control me.
Control.
Just like I may want to eat a burger. I may want to get a burger one day.
What kind of burger?
I'm gonna get a
I'm just saying, like, you know,
with cheese.
I'm just saying, like, in continuation of what you said, like, you might want that burger, but what kind of burger am I gonna eat today?
Exactly.
And this kind of another thing, just to kind of piggyback again off of him, another thing that we really want to be conscious of also is mental health. That's like near and dear, especially to me, because I mean, I think so many people, you could be physically fit, you could be financially fit, you could be.
But you never know what goes on in that brain.
And people are fighting
demons that you never
every
do.
day. And so,
Every day.
and they struggle with that, and so especially in our community.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, Uncle Ray just crazy. No, he's not crazy. It has to be
something
an
happened.
order.
Yeah,
Something
exactly.
So express it. There's nothing wrong, especially men. Like, you know, you can't express yourself in our culture because, oh, you know, you're weak or you soft or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we want to be able to bring a voice to that as well.
Breaking that
No,
stigma.
I agree with mental illness. And I didn't understand it until it affected me personally.
Yeah.
And that shit is real.
It's
Like,
very real.
you can never tell what's somebody
going
going on.
Yeah.
We've been a lot of places, and it's just something about her and her personality and her aura, her spirit. People gravitate towards her, and just strangers, anybody, anywhere, wherever she is, people just stop and tell her stories and tells her. Just unloads all of their information, just like just drops all their like worries and problems, just vents to her, and so it's like, damn, like it'll be like you never know what somebody's going through. Like she literally gets so much information, and like some stuff we talk about, some stuff obviously she'll keep to herself, but it's just like you never know like what somebody's going through. Like mental health is literally everything. Like that's
it's near and dear to me. Yeah.
Needs to be so much more important to everybody. Like I feel like it's obviously gained some traction. It's become more mainstream, but it's like, you know, take it seriously. Don't just say, you know, mental health. Don't just post it on Instagram. Right. Mental health is important to me. Like, is it really? Like, are you okay?
It's just like you go to the doctor. They pay for one preventative exam. Everybody has insurance with everything. You go to the doctor and it's okay. It's like understood. You know, whether you're going to go get a mammogram, men, whatever. But how many people go to get their mental, like go to a psychiatrist or whatever, just to talk it out? It may not be nothing.
Yeah,
wrong
just to
with
see,
you,
be like, okay, let me unload this real quick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unbiased person, just listen where I'm at in life. You know, so I think that's something.
My job actually offers like 6 1-hour sessions for free.
That's awesome.
But the problem that I only went to one, and I just felt like we were not culturally relatable.
That's true.
So I was like, I think that's why I only went to one. Because I was like, you don't understand my struggle. Yeah. You're not understanding where I'm coming from. You're not understanding, like, this black girl magic, girl. I'm trying to tell you how I was almost late for work because I got my hair wet, and you just looking at me like, I get my hair wet every day.
You don't understand my struggle.
Yeah.
You can't help me unpack my psyche if you can't understand my struggle.
A coworker who felt the same way. Like, I just felt like I was talking to her, and she was looking at me like she didn't understand me. And I was like, oh. Or they have their own stereotypes about us, and it's just like, come on now.
You tell them it's Black History Month?
I work at a school, and I've been telling my kids, these are like rich, upper class people. And I've been telling them about Black History Month, and they've been like, what?
You know,
what is that?
the school I work, so we have like the curriculum is like pushed out to us every year. So last year we had a week that was about Martin Luther King, and we had a week, like we could add in different things about Black history. But this year they took it off the curriculum, and so instead of Martin Luther King and Friendship Week, it was just friendship, and then everything else is just, oh, we're learning about this and learning about that. I'm like, where does Black history fall in anywhere during this? So it's just like,
Wow.
you're not in my class with me, so I'm going to teach my kids what I feel like is pertinent information.
Wow.
So yeah, that was just.
I just told somebody at work, a work study student. I think they're between the ages of 18 and 20. I said, do you know, did they teach you anything in history about Jim Crow?
Nope.
And they was like, what is that?
Yeah.
I was like, did they tell you anything about Black Wall Street? Like, Black Wall Street, what is
What's
that?
that? Where's that at? I've never been to that.
Did you hear anything about, reparations? Do you know what that's about? Do you know about the wars? How did Third War, the 1 through 6 wars in Houston, how did that come about? They was like, I don't know, I just know the wars is hood. That's all they know.
Well, it didn't start off as the hood.
Yeah.
That's all they do. That's all they know.
Yeah, and they don't teach us. Everything that I learned about my history, I learned by myself.
Exactly.
Yeah, unfortunately. And then when you start...
Unfortunately.
Right.
When you start reading more, you be like, well, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's really not his fault. I mean, some things are his fault, but really because of systematic racism, it's not his fault. That's why I don't really feel sorry for white men. I'm sorry.
No judgment.
I don't. I just like, you can be anything you want to be in the world.
Anything you want to be.
So when I see him on the corner asking me for $1, man, you could be anything you wanted to be in the world. You wanted to be that, okay?
And you probably were anything you wanted to be at that moment. Remember that one time there was this man on the corner and we found out that he was a doctor and just over-abused drugs and then ended up homeless? Like, sir, you had everything and you blew it. Like, I'm not giving you my hard-earned dollars or my coins that's in my car because I need this. Like, you had an advantage. You were born with an advantage and then you squandered it because you just want to get high. Like, that's nobody's fault but yours. Like,
right.
Yeah.
That is
acceptable.
To lighten up the conversation.
Go ahead. Right.
Yeah. To lighten it up just a little, we can talk about relationships.
Yeah. So we got the lemonade letter. Go ahead and tell us.
So we have the lemonade letter. So we do ask our listeners to send us letters, asking us questions. You can send it to our email. So we got one. So this is what happened. I'll play the scenario. This person was on a date with a guy. The first guy it was their first date. So she had just met him or whatever. So she told him her name, but he insisted on calling her another name. And she kept saying, hey, that's not my name. My name is this. And as many times as he called her that name, she constantly corrected him. So then she finally got aggravated. And she was like, maybe you and such should just be together because I'm not her. And he came up with this story about how he was buying a car and that name was just on his mind. Which sounds like some bullshit to me. So from a fellas point of view, how do you feel about that? If you're on a date with someone and you're calling them the wrong name, what does that mean? Intentionally or unintentionally?
Has that ever happened? Like,
has that ever happened?
Either one of you ever called another female somebody else's name in any aspect, whether it was a date, during sex, like on the phone, just chopping it up? Like,
yeah, what does that mean? Like, should that be a red flag for her? Should she go on another date? Or should she just block him completely? I told her, me personally, just let it go and let God, because he's definitely interested in that other woman.
Yeah, I mean, my perspective, I wouldn't do it. That's disrespectful, for one.
Yeah.
But what if you did it unintentionally? Like, I get once, but like repetitive.
Yeah.
Like,
then it's just disrespectful.
Exactly.
therefore he's not really respecting her.
Mm-hmm.
And from a male's point of view, if he's not respecting her, he looks at her as a side chick or just some piece of meat, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And the person that's on his mind is who he's thinking about.
Right. I agree. What do you think?
Dip on the chip. What you think?
Tell us what you think.
You got too much dip on your chip. Come on.
I'm taking but he's right. I mean, the first thing you have is your name, and so if someone is not going to respect that after you've been corrected, we've all made the mistake of calling somebody
Once or twice, right?
A time or
But
two.
if you continuously do it, it's a disrespectful thing, and so yeah, I would be like, nah, this is my patience runs thin.
Yeah, mine does too.
If somebody did that to me, I wouldn't.
I'm running, yeah.
Right. How would you feel if the
roles
situation had, right?
People call me Floyd all the time, which is my uncle, which is no longer here because my dad is a twin, Floyd and Floyd, and I'm a junior.
Okay.
So, yeah, somebody, they call me, a lot of times I let people call me the wrong name. Okay, the first time, you don't know me.
Right.
2 times cool.
I
But
can
if
understand.
we like have a relationship and I know I'm going to see you more than,
Right.
and you calling me something else, that's not going to work.
Yeah, I personally told her to just keep
Let
it
go of
moving.
that, yeah.
What was your advice?
I was gonna say that I have experienced like mispronunciation of my name, and I I'll let it go. Or like if you've seen it and then you say it differently because you've never heard me say it, then I'm like, okay. But if you're calling me something totally different from what my name is multiple times, I'm just like, no, like, hey, my name is so and so. Like, I correct people all the time. Like, I'll give you once. Like, no, my name is Alyssa. Okay, like politely. I'm like, no, my name's Alyssa. Yeah, I'm like, my name's Alyssa. Yeah. So I'm like, my name's Alyssa. And then this is just like a constant thing. I'm like, all right.
What if you're at Chick-fil-A? They always pronounce my name wrong.
Something like that.
The doctor's office.
That's fine.
But
But if it's someone on a personal level, then it's just like,
That's different.
like, how long y'all been on this day? Were y'all just like the first 10 minutes and he said your name wrong multiple times?
See,
It's
this
like,
was throughout the whole day.
yeah, like a lengthy
And
date.
the person's name he kept calling her was Kim. Her name is nowhere near Kim.
Mm-mm.
So I was
Unless
like,
he's like a comedian or something.
well, I think it has to be
Making
another
jokes.
joke.
Even if it was a comedian and he was making jokes, I feel like after a couple of times it would no longer
Right.
be funny. Like, it's just like, okay, I get it.
Especially
Like,
if the other
relax.
person is clearly getting
Unbothered. If they're bothered, yeah.
And you have to know your value on everything in life. If it's my name, whatever it is, know your value. We all have a worth, and if someone is devaluing it,
Right.
You have every right to feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Right. So are you guys single?
No, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
married.
Not married and girlfriend? Are y'all, okay, I was going to say single and ready to mingle. I can't even ask the second question.
Go ahead and ask it.
No, you're not ready to
I can
mingle.
still answer.
Okay, are you ready to mingle?
I always mingle. No, but when I mingle, I network.
Right. Really.
Has that ever become an issue for you? Like, is she comfortable enough to, like, hey, I'm just having a conversation? Like, I mean, because you have several events. Oh, shit. Okay, well, you had several events so far. Well, a few. And it's like, okay, have you ever been in a situation where you're having a conversation, you're conversing with someone, it could be completely platonic, it could be business related, and she may have felt some type of way,
How
like
does
maybe
she
your
feel?
energy was a little too friendly.
Oh, this one is a corkscrew as well?
Yeah.
So this is the thing.
She's confident.
This is the thing.
Here,
Right.
if you secure and everything, it's financial security,
Right.
it's relationship security. So if you secure and you know that, look, my man or woman is here and they're doing what they need to do, I don't have to worry about who's texting, who's inboxing, who's DMing, and who's whatever. It's always going to be people coming for you. Always. You
Is your cup
you
empty,
can't
Chip?
shut that. It is.
Okay, let me see it.
You can't shut that
Your
down.
cup isn't empty.
You can't shut that down. But when you secure and you doing what you're supposed to do and they doing what they supposed to do, it's a beautiful thing. It's really funny then because it's like no matter who comes for you. You know what I'm saying? Am I like kind of? Am I?
No, you're exactly right.
It's all. That's the word I always use. Secure.
Right.
That's exactly right. It's
Her
like
sister's on here. She said hi.
You
My
have
sister.
to definitely be secure in your relationship. I always joke and say, don't go through your man's phone unless you want to lose weight. Yeah.
Stress the fuck
Don't
out.
go through your phone.
That's a whole nother. Why people do that? Like,
I don't
if
know.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I know I'm again value and security. I know the value I bring to our relationship, and I know I'm secure that
Curiosity kills the cat.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. I'm telling man, I don't want to know.
But what if you just like, okay, so here's another scenario. I was listening to the Root and Riot show one morning, and what they do is they send like they send roses to people. So you call and you to find out if your significant other is cheating. They're like, hey, you have free roses. I can send roses. Who do you want to send them to? Some people send them to their girlfriend. Some people send them to their side chick. This particular story, normally they're cheating. This particular story, the girl was like, oh my God, he's cheating on me. He had money under the bed. The money is gone. And she made up the scenario that he was cheating. Fast forward on the Ruler and Ryan show, they called and they were like, hey, you got free roses. It's Valentine's Day. You can send them to whoever you want to send them to. So he was like, oh, yeah, I sent them to my girlfriend. And then he was about to get information. So they cut in and they were like, hey, we want to tell you what's going on. Your girlfriend thought you were cheating on you. And then she was on the radio like about to cry. And he was like, baby, I did all this because I'm about to propose to you. I'm not going out of town. I'm going to your mama's house. And he was so upset. She completely messed that up. Like, she was like, he was like, you see what you did? You see what you did? You messed it all up. So she thought he was going out of town and she was going to spend Valentine's Day with her parents. But she was going to her parents' house, and when she got there, it was going to be a big old party and he was going to be there. And I was like, OMG. Prime example why you should not go through phone.
right.
I can say like for me, I feel like it's the security situation. Like if you feel like there's no reason for you, like if your relationship is solid and you feel like you have no reason to do that, then you're not going to do that. I have been in several relationships and I have only checked one person's phone because I felt like something was off, and it was. Like I've had several relationships. I've never touched this man. I never touched a man's phone, but this one, I couldn't even get to that bitch because he would always try like literally chasing me around the apartment to get his phone back. I locked myself in the bathroom and he like crazy shit. And I'm like, just take this whole bag. I don't even want it because you're doing something I'm supposed to be doing. And sure enough, he was.
My last relationship, I didn't go through the phone. I just got on Facebook. He was on a horse carriage ride.
But the thing is too,
Like seriously.
y'all have a prospering podcast.
Thanks.
And we're trying to ascend to. So you have to be on social media. You have to use this platform.
You have to talk.
So you have to have somebody secure to know that, hey, we gonna have events. It's gonna be beautiful women there. But it's networking. It's whatever. And it's like, if we together, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Right.
The only person I see in the room, I see these other people, but it's, being secure that, hey, whatever go on, it's like, I'm not trying to be deceitful. I'm not trying to hide anything. It's just, hey, they have a great podcast. We have a great organization.
Right, and we have to
come together. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. Security. That's what I get out of it. I don't.
Real quick, what do y'all think about this one? So I feel like it didn't taste like this when I sampled it at the store, but like drinking it after that, now it tastes like communion grape juice to me. Do y'all feel like that, or is it just me?
I'm waiting on the cracker.
You ain't even drunk. Does it taste like that to you? I swear to God, it did not taste like that.
It definitely gives me communion vibes.
It didn't taste like that at the store, but like transitioning from.
Y'all Catholic.
No. I grew up a Southern Baptist.
But you went to Catholic school.
Y'all from Houston?
Yeah.
What Catholic school?
St. Peter's.
Third ward.
But transitioning from that one to that one, it gives me all the grape juice vibes.
Yeah, we probably should have did that one first.
That one first, yeah. Okay.
But we didn't know, but it's still pretty good. Actually, both of them are Menage a Trois and Porch Swing. Yeah, that's great. So we have time for maybe one more topic.
How much time we got?
We have about 15
A little less than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to ask you, what'd you say?
We have to shout out March. When,
Yeah,
come on.
Hey.
So let's talk about March.
What events do y'all have coming up?
They have the same birthday, St. Patrick's Day. So they're going to turn up. March has been like a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
7 boys.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
So March, we bought, as you just eloquently stated, 3/17 St. Patrick's Day is our birthday. But more importantly, our organization, L.A.M.P, is coming up on our 1-year anniversary. It took a lot of work, which will officially be March 31st, right?
Yeah.
So we have some in store March 21st that we want to do an appreciation event. Everybody that's ever supported us, come out. Again, our events are going to be free, but we have some that's going to be special that day. So
I want to pause, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Free events. Is that really beneficial to you to have a free event?
that's an excellent question. Excellent question. It's beneficial because we wanted to build our network. We wanted to build our platform. We wanted to show everything we've done, we show from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
All the donations, where they went. J.J. Watt raised $38 million for heart, and everybody's like, where'd the money go?
Right.
People want to know, if I donate my dollar,
where did the
I want to
money
know
go?
where it go.
Mm-hmm.
He still didn't tell us.
Everything we've got received, people have seen.
Right.
So to answer your question, though, it's been beneficial not from a financial standpoint, but from a philanthropy
Yeah, my word.
standpoint.
Okay.
And we've networked, and we work with some big organizations, and so that's why this appreciation event would be great for everybody to come out. This year we want to move forward, and grow and evolve. So
Yeah. And to be honest with you, it's like the experience that we have and that we've gotten, the relationships we've built with so many different people that's doing a lot of these things that are similar. It's like these are things that you can't even buy with money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even if like we don't charge, but at the same time it's not like we're out there paying for stuff. So it's all like we having fun. Hey, the places that we get, they don't charge us for it. Like
right, it's like
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not paying nobody to have a party at your place.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're not paying that. But then again, we're not charging you to come in.
Yeah.
So it's like we're doing this straight. Take whatever you want to bring in instead of saying, hey, bring $5-10, which you can donate. But we'd rather say, hey, take something that is concrete, something we can see, so we can show this on video where it's going.
Right.
Clothing, toys for tots, toiletries, different things. Bring your time, bring your service. Like, you can bring your knowledge. We're gonna have events where you can give knowledge. That's more valuable than a lot of.
We had a little side. Just to add, we had like a little side drive. We just somebody wanted to put our name on it. We did a little side drive. We wouldn't publicize it really highly, but it was a karaoke side drive night. That was probably one of our better events because we took it. We literally handed it to each, and it was gone in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you never realize socks. Like, we take that stuff for granted.
Yeah.
Socks is like, it's an afterthought.
Exactly.
And that was gone in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it just makes you realize that, it's a need out here. And that makes you hungry to do more. So
I also, the benefits that I always choose always have something to do with Star of Hope. That's another place that's near and dear to my heart because of childhood experiences. And I always find a way to like give somebody some pads.
That was our first one.
Yeah, like you just never know. Like to me, going to the store and buying that is nothing, but
Yeah.
to somebody, it's
That's
like
everything.
everything. So yeah.
But that's part of the purpose. Like it's like the more you do, the more you start to seek
Yeah.
knowledge. You start to seek certain things out for yourself, and then you start to see things in a different way.
Right.
You're enlightened from the
Bring a light to it. So it's like,
Okay.
You are enlightened.
Okay, Chip with the deal. I hear you. Putting that out there. Put that out there.
Very quickly, what do y'all have planned for March for your birthday?
What's going on?
So we gonna probably we have again the March 21st event, and we might do a smaller event before then.
Let us know.
Oh y'all fam now.
Yeah.
You know, and we thank y'all for supporting. You know,
Of course.
So,
Same here as well. For supporting us.
oh yeah.
Like
The feeling is mutual.
reciprocation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How
Yeah.
relationships should work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lord and you. But yes, every little thing that we'll post it. Our website should be up first. We're excited about that. First week, we finally, about the first week of March, we should have our website up.
Do you want to say the name of it?
Well, we already have the domain, but it's nothing there right now. But it's under construction. It'll be
L.A.M.P.org.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah. And
That's easy to
we're on
remember.
we're on all social platforms. So Instagram, we even on Snapchat, even though we don't really use it.
But you're there.
You had
Yeah.
it.
Right.
So tell the people where they can find y'all's information, how they can get connected with you guys. What's your Instagram, Facebook,
Okay.
et cetera, et
So
cetera.
I'll start out. So my Facebook is Clarence Patrick Francis. You will see financial literacy on there. You're gonna see helping out in community philanthropy.
Yes.
You're gonna see one of the things that Lloyd started out doing was these fitness videos on there. These stories coming out.
So-
And, Instagram CIKENT.
Okay. Real quick.
He was ready for it.
Before I let him get into that. Okay, so no, you gotta tell him because you have like a big accomplishment for where you are right now. Because like you like had a whole body transformation. So
Oh, you
tell the
did?
people like where you were and where you are now.
That's good.
Like and what happened? Like how did this happen?
Don't be so modest.
I have. Well, we're on Instagram, L.A.M.P CSLC. My personal one is there can only be one me. That's private. But then I have Chip Frog Fit. That's my fitness page. Just strictly fitness. Chip Frog Fit. I used to work for a fitness company, Frog Fitness, where I travel the world, work with professional teams and everything. And so,
Did you have a major weight loss?
yes, I have.
So what was your start before you?
Everybody asked what the motivation was. It was my child.
Right.
I would call time out and stuff, and basically, I mean, the way I was going, I wasn't gonna live long. And so,
Right.
What was your starting weight? What was the weight before you like?
You know what? Talk about it.
It's gone. You talk about that. It's gone. It's not coming back.
It was 450.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but the thing about it, I wasn't always big my whole life. Well,
Yeah.
I was big, but I never was fat until my 20s, and that's why I talk about mental health, because I was in a depression. I went
Yeah.
through depression. And I mean, to be honest with you, like I said, it was just I shut the door on everybody and gained weight and was drinking. And
Yeah, you had to open that door back.
Yeah, so I'm pretty transparent. So if anybody want to talk and all that or whatever, just I'm always open because I really believe in like helping people. So
Right.
So,
Me too.
So what was your total weight loss like as far as where you are right now? What's your
I'm
current total
218
weight?
now, so that's
Whoa, you lost a whole person.
A whole me.
I hope that wasn't an insensitive comment.
No.
Okay, because I watched.
I'm gonna jump on your back so you remember what it used to feel like.
Not that sensitive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I watch my 600-pound life all the time. I watch it every day.
I can't. It just hurts my feelings.
I'm
It
going
disgusts me a little bit.
Yeah.
All of them are Houston.
Oh, they all here?
Yeah, they have to travel here to Dr. Now. He's on Bel Air.
Okay, cause I saw two of them. I was like, damn.
Yeah, they have to come here.
He right up the street.
Right up the street. Well, I do want to thank you guys for coming. Thank you for, taking time out of your day to come to our very promising podcast.
Thank you.
Prominent.
Prominent. Thank you guys so much.
Lemonade and L.A.M.P.
Yes.
Okay. You better light it up in here.
Yeah.
And thank you to our followers. We had a lot on here, but I wasn't paying much attention. We had about 20, 25 people on here listening.
Thank y'all.
So, thank y'all so much.
That's a large accomplishment for us. So, it could be 5 or more, like, exactly. So, like, you might feel like that's it, like,
That's
to
good.
you. That's in your opinion. So, like, to us, that means everything.
Because we started
You could be
this with,
doing
like,
anything on your Tuesday afternoon, but you're spending it with us right now, listening to us.
and we
really
started
love
this
y'all.
with what? A dream and a hope. A dream and a peace.
That's all you need.
Right.
That's all
And
you
it's
need.
going to blow up, and we're going to be nationally
A
syndicated.
dream and a glass of wine.
Right? Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great Tuesday.
Thanks, guys.